If you don't mind me asking, what did you eat yesterday, and what did you experience on the scale this morning?
So yesterday I had a double cheeseburger from Five Guys, and then I had like veggies on it. And I had a coffee, but that's pretty much all that I ate yesterday because I really had a busy day yesterday. When I got on the scale this morning, well, when I, peed on the stick, I noticed that my stick color was darker, finally, because it's been a while since I've seen that. And then the scale dropped like 3 pounds, I believe.
Okay. How was your sleep last night compared to any other night this week?
Um, to be honest,
Honest.
I didn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep till 12 o'clock this morning.
Okay. Has that been a reoccurring thing, or it just happened to happen last night?
It just happened to happen last night.
Okay. So you got less sleep. Did you work out yesterday?
So I honestly, I got in like 10,000 steps yesterday because I was gone all day yesterday. So I guess that's like I would consider that working out.
But did you technically, because you like to work out, right? Like you went out your way to work out. So yesterday you didn't work out. You just got some
No,
steps
I
in,
did
right?
not.
Right.
Yes.
You got some steps in, and do you feel like you got in more steps yesterday, or that was just an average day? You just didn't work out with it.
No, I got in a lot of steps yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
More than usual, right? So you got in a lot of steps yesterday. You did not go to sleep, or you did not get an adequate amount of sleep, and you still woke up seeing the scale drop more than 2 pounds.
Yes.
Why?
I want to say it's because I got a lot of steps, and I want to say that's the reason.
Okay. Right. So, and the reason why I spoke to her first, ladies, because O'Shea is somebody who every single time I talk to her, she works out. But O'Shea, where do you work out at?
At home.
Home. This day in particular, which was yesterday, she decided to actually go for a walk, which means she was moving and shaking, seeing the scale drop more. So that's why I tell y'all all the time, if you want to see the scale drop more, if you notice that you're in a bind or you're in a rut or it feels like you hit a snag, make sure you try to get some vitamin D by walking outside, especially if you melanated. Okay, a lot of us is holding on to a little bit more water, and the reason being is just because we're a little bit more inflamed. Vitamin D is anti-inflammatory. So if you have less inflammation in your body, you're going to have less stress in your body. You're going to have better sleep this night. And the scale's going to drop more because you're retaining less water. Right? So technically she got more steps in, even though she worked out harder, usually during the week. She just worked out smarter yesterday. And she gave her body enough because even though she only ate a double cheeseburger, that has more calories per volume than chicken itself. Naturally, if you ask her what she eats, she's just eating chicken every single day. Am I lying, O'Shea?
No.
Okay, there we go. So I want y'all to realize, ladies, if you're not seeing the scale drop as much as you want, it's usually two things. For a lot of us, we just don't get a lot of sleep. Because majority of my clients, y'all making, y'all got a couple of dollars in your pocket. Y'all have high stress jobs, but that comes with what? High pay, less sleep. So y'all literally trading in time for money. I need y'all to prioritize your sleep. But if you're knowing you cannot fix your sleep now, the best thing you can do is make sure you are walking 10,000 steps at least, which is about an hour, walking straight. That's it. For 4 to 5 times a week. Okay? Also get some vitamin D. So I know it's cold outside, ladies, but if you cannot go outside, then by all means, walk on the treadmill. Incline 10, speed 3.0. Now, if you have to see the scale drop more, always walk on the treadmill because now you're going to keep a constant pace for an hour if you do it that way. If you walk outside, it is better if you want to release a little bit less inflammation, hold on to less water weight. But once again, you're just going to be walking at your own speed. So try to have a good mixture of both. So some days I do 30 minutes on the treadmill just to do 30 minutes outside because I prefer to walk outside. I hate the treadmill. Just so try and mix it up if you can. All right. Now, O'Shea also seen the scale drop a little bit more today is because she is balancing her hormones better when she gives her body beef. So just remember, ladies, your body makes its hormones from fat. We can only get fat from, majority of the times, proteins, nuts, seeds, seafood, olive oil, things like that. That's why majority of vegetarians or vegans, if you actually pay attention, sometimes their nails are brittle, their hair is thinning if not falling out, and they just don't feel good throughout the day. That's because they're not giving their body enough nutrients coming from fat to back their hormones, because cholesterol, the thing that y'all afraid of from eggs, oh my God, too much cholesterol in eggs, that's not raising your cholesterol inside your body, by the way, ladies. But the cholesterol from your eggs is the backbone of your estrogen, of your progesterone, of your estradiol. So you need that. So you need to get some fat. But if y'all eating nothing but lean chicken all day long, and then you was heard all your life that, oh, I'm not supposed to be having the skin, you're plugging off the skin, you're not getting no fat. Okay? So do not be afraid of fat, ladies. Just have more what on your plate than fat? Protein. All right? Ms. Davis, LaToya, how you doing?
I'm fine. I knew you were gonna call me. I'm fine.
Why you know I was gonna call you?
Because you ain't answer my text messages.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. I've been all calls all day. So you know what? I might as well talk to you in the flesh. So how's your day going?
It's going. It's
okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't have my oral procedure like I was supposed to this morning, but it sent me back. So I didn't get a chance to start eating until 2. But
okay. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, but we talked about a different plan.
Yeah.
So I was just telling you.
Okay. Well, this morning, did the scale drop or no?
It did. I'll
okay.
answer your question. It didn't drop as much as I expected or wanted to, but it did.
Okay, it didn't drop as much as you wanted to, but it did. So let's talk about your day so we can see if it made sense why it dropped that much. Okay? So, how many hours of sleep did you get last night?
Like 7.
So, what time did you get in bed? What time did you actually start to feel your eye flicker? What time did you wake up?
I got in bed probably around 9.
Okay.
9:30. Watched some TV for a little bit. I felt like I was drifting asleep around 10.
Okay.
30. I'd say 10:30. I'm between 10:30 and 11.
Okay.
And I woke up around 6:15.
Okay. So, LaToya, do you feel like you had an adequate amount of sleep last night?
Yes.
Yes. Period, ladies. So that sounds good. So obviously that department we did our best at. Okay. So now, LaToya, did you work out yesterday?
Yes. Yesterday was Wednesday. Yes, I did.
Okay. What was your main workout yesterday?
I think it was the treadmill.
Okay. Treadmill or walk pad?
Okay. Walking pad.
Okay. For how long?
Maybe 45 minutes.
Okay. That's good. So do you think that's enough?
Clearly not. No.
Okay. I'm going to say that is enough. 45 minutes to an hour, if anything 40 minutes to an hour, out your way to go walking is ideal. Okay? So that is 2 things you did right. So you know what? Let's go ahead and narrow it down. Tell us everything that you ate and drank yesterday.
Drank. I just had water.
Okay.
And eating, I had a steak and some shrimp and some green beans for my first meal. Mm-hmm. And then I had a couple pieces of chocolate for a snack, the Lily's chocolate that I sent you. And then my last meal, I had the rest of the steak and some more green beans.
Okay. So out of everything that you ate yesterday, what was the only thing that you know was questionable off the top of your head?
The chocolate.
Okay. Now, Latoya, one thing we learned about you is you don't like to measure it out. You eyeball everything. Like you the trapper of the year. So how much chocolate did you really have?
I had less than a serving of chocolate.
What is a less than a serving of chocolate?
Hold on. It's 5 pieces, but they're small pieces. I'm going to get the wrapper.
Okay.
So a serving size is of it. And a serving size is 120 calories. So technically I had 60 calories.
Okay. How many grams of carbs?
It's 16 grams of carbs.
So, you notice how Latoya is so intelligent that instead of just telling us what the information we asked for, she's gonna say, well, technically, she's gonna give us semantics as to why she did it right. But at the end of the day, we already know where we're leading to, because I don't care about the carb number, just like I don't care about the calorie number. I care about the quality of that carb, because that dictates everything in the body. Okay? And how much did the scale drop this morning? Even though it didn't drop as much as you wanted, but how much did it drop?
It was less than a pound.
So
Maybe like 0.5 or 6 ounces or something.
I knew that she was gonna say, based off her day, it was gonna be at least a half a pound. But she's undermining the fact that she lost a half a pound because she didn't lose a pound. Ladies, if you're losing a half a pound more, you did everything you had to do. Period. I never want y'all to expect to lose a pound every single day unless you meal prepped, you learn something about your body, and you keep doing the same thing every single day. Now you can expect to lose the exact same amount because you didn't change nothing. But majority of us don't do that. So just be mindful. But anything over a half a pound is a win. Okay? And Latoya, what was your stick color this morning?
It was on the lighter purple side.
Okay.
It was purple.
But we're purple still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can repeat the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And this time I want you to have a full serving of chocolate. See what happens. All right. Yeah, all right. I know you ain't doing it. All right. So, ladies, the reason why I keep telling y'all is quality over quantity. If I told y'all you can have almost a half a pineapple, one of those lovely garlic naans or pita bread that we get from our favorite Mediterranean restaurant, rice, or orange juice. Nothing but sugar. Real orange juice. Like simply orange juice. If I ask y'all, matter of fact, Grace. The only reason I'm gonna ask Grace because she actually is she works in the health field. Grace, which one you think is gonna raise your blood sugars more and faster? Bread, pineapples, rice, or orange juice?
Orange juice.
Orange juice? And thank you for sharing. That was a great guess. Because y'all already know I want y'all to eat your calories, not drink your calories. Believe it or not, it's bread. Every single time. I don't care if y'all get the lowest carb bread. I don't care if you get any type of bread. Bread naturally raises your blood sugar level faster than everything else. And the reason being is because the way bread is processed and created is already bleached, it's already enriched, and it's already man-made and hybridized for your body. So now it is literally causing some of y'all's insulin to go up when you have bread faster than the orange juice, which to some doesn't make sense because we got low carb bread and it got fiber in it. So it's about how this bread is processed. So that's why for some of y'all, I tell y'all, hey, I don't care if it got 0 net carbs. Still be mindful of it because bread is the worst carb on earth. When insulin is raised, and insulin is raised after every single carbohydrate that you have. So broccoli raises your insulin, orange juice raises your insulin, and bread raises your insulin. But broccoli raises your insulin very, very small. Let's put it like that. Orange juice is going to raise your insulin about moderate. But that's only for half a cup. Bread is just going to spike your insulin. And when insulin is up, your body immediately slams on the brakes to burn body fat. Now, some of y'all heard of insulin resistance. So if you're insulin resistance, that means the time that your body was supposed to start burning body fat, you delayed it about 2 or 3 hours. Because you're still having this bread every single day and your body cannot really tolerate these things. So that's why I don't even want you to play yourself. So when I asked Latoya, okay, what type of chocolate did you have? Oh, Lily's. By the way, Lily's chocolate is one of the best chocolates that y'all can have, right? But keep in mind, it's still chocolate. All because it has a little bit of fiber in it doesn't mean it's still not chocolate, right? And then she's like, oh, well, I only had half a serving. Okay, but it's still chocolate. So once again, some of y'all love my analogies, some of y'all hate my analogies. That's like your man saying, hey, babe, went to the strip club. I didn't kiss the stripper on the cheek. I just kissed her. Or I didn't kiss her on the mouth. I kissed her on the cheek. But you still kissed her. You still did the same action. That's like for an alcoholic. Hey, I didn't drink a whole margarita. I just drank some. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you still made that decision. So be mindful of every little decision so you don't be discouraged about the overall outcome that comes out after it. All right. Who's Jay? Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Jocelyn.
That's Jocelyn. Oh, that's Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
That's good. Okay, all right. So how was your week going so far?
It's going okay. I'm trying to take it easy on myself, and you know how you were just saying to, I think it was Latoya, you know, if you have the scales going down, then like celebrate your wins. So that's like in the space I'm in where I need to give myself more credit if I'm doing the right thing.
Good, I love that. So, do you feel like, first off, did the scale drop this morning?
Ounces. I don't think
Here you go.
Down.
The ounces.
They go down though.
Okay, all right. So we're still moving in the right direction, right? Was it over or under half a pound?
I'm not sure. I think it might have been under half a pound or like right at that. I don't remember the number from the day before.
Okay, that's fine. So, if you had to take a wild guess, so once again, fat loss is like a tricycle. Nutrition is a tire, but it's the biggest tire. It's the tire in the front. The back tire is going to be working out, and the other back tire is going to be sleep. Did you work out yesterday?
No.
You got 2 tires. Did you get at least 6 hours of sleep yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, so we kept the tire. Did you feel like you ate right yesterday?
Pretty good, yes.
Why you say pretty good instead of did you eat right?
Because we had our call yesterday, I think it was, and we established I did a good job. So
yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. Give yourself more credit. Okay. So you had 2 tires. This tricycle can now move, just not as fast. Okay. So you know what? Just so I can hear it, tell me everything that you ate and drank yesterday.
Okay. So yesterday I was doing the 0 calorie ginger ale. So I had that in water. And then food-wise, I did these tacos I made. It was like a low-carb wrap, but it had just ground beef. It had salsa, some cheese. I made it at home with some lettuce. And then I had like a cup of blueberries. And that was it.
Okay. Now, if you had to take a wild guess based off you overhearing these conversations, what would you say the main reason why, if at all, that the scale didn't drop even more than what you wanted?
I think it's because the tortilla wrap, I think it was that, and then that I didn't exercise.
Okay. The exercise could play the component, right? Mm-hmm. But in your case, you're telling me after this wrap that you had and some blueberries, you wasn't hungry at any other point in time during the day?
Mm-mm. I was hungry like before my window started. I was like going crazy. So, but then by the time I actually ate, it really did hold me.
So now let me ask you one question. Because believe it or not, based on what you're telling me, that's working against you, not with you. Why? If you're not eating enough, stressing your body out. But you're also telling me that I am choosing to go or forego food, even though my body's telling me, hey, I need some food, just to eat later during the day. But now because I'm eating later during the day, I'm not giving my body enough food. So why don't you just overall move your window down?
Because it's hard for me to like cook for my family and be around all this food they have up in here.
Okay.
I mean, they have everything in here, and so I just don't want to be at that point where I'm really hungry at the end of the day. And because I'm usually a snacker, so I just kind of wanted to give myself the option closer to the end of the day.
Okay. So here's what I would advise you to do tomorrow. Let's run an experiment. I don't care what time of day you get hungry tomorrow. Eat. If it happens to be 10 o'clock, even though your window's 1 o'clock, eat. If it's 12 o'clock, even though your window's is 2 o'clock, eat. And I want you to tell yourself after you eat, okay, this is going to be the time where I start my window. I want you to do your 6-hour window. Right? I just want you to be mindful and take notice. Because I know it's Friday. I know you possibly, I don't know your lifestyle, but you possibly could be in the streets. Or be out with your boo thing, date night, whatever. But I want you to see, if you do so happen to go out on Friday, and if you do so happen to have a drink in front of you or eat, I'm eating because I'm not hungry. I'm eating because I'm being a part of something. I want you to see if that actually happens. So what I want you to focus on, see if tomorrow, this might really be my real window, but because of how I was conditioned, and because I'm trying to be a bomb mom, I want to eat with my kids, I want to eat with my family, right? Which is not a problem, but now you know this is really your true window, though.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because what's going to happen is, let's just see that you notice that, okay, I keep getting hungry around this time. Let's say, in your case, 11 o'clock. So your real window is 11 to 5. What time do you get home from work?
Usually by like 5.
What time do you finish cooking, on average?
We're like all over the place because there's just activities and things.
Yeah.
So for instance, tonight I haven't even cooked anything yet. So after this call, I'm gonna make them food.
Okay. On an average day, what time do y'all usually eat dinner as a family?
Usually like 6:37.
Okay. So 6:37. If you was doing an 11 to 5 window, and you say, hey Trey, I decided to have a plate with my family at 6:30, it's not gonna be that deep.
Okay.
Now, question is, what do you have on your plate? Hey Trey, it's pizza night with my family, so I had 3 slices of pepperoni pizza and a couple of their breadsticks. Okay. Now it's a problem.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, ladies, do not be afraid to eat outside your window here and there, especially if your body's asking for it. Just make the better choice. So, on the average day, I eat out. Well, not on average, I don't eat outside my window. But if I do choose to eat outside my window, which is probably like once, if not twice a week, it's because I want Starbucks. Now, when I go to Starbucks, I really want that banana nut loaf bread. That's what I really want. But then I ask myself, you see what I'm saying, Angel? I told you I used to be fat, for real, a real fat boy.
Especially warm.
No, you gotta warm it up. I'm not even gonna. I would throw the bread at them if it's not warm. What I really want is I will get the banana nut loaf bread with the cheese Danish, or my white chocolate frappuccino. Woo, heaven on earth.
Spoken like a real foodie.
A fat boy. I'm gonna make some ex-fat boy t-shirts. So now that I know that, and I still have these inner demons, this inner demon or this fat boy is just caged up in my head now. So when I'm in this Starbucks drive-thru, I'm like, hey bro, that banana loaf bread has been about a couple months, man. What we gonna do? And I'm like, how do I want to? What is my goal for the day? Do I want to really see the scale drop? And now I gotta be more mindful of my day because I chose to have this banana nut loaf bread. Or I want to open up my day because I know sometimes my girl, we just like to eat out later during the day. 90% of the time, I'm going to say, you know what? I know we're going to go out to eat or we're going to do something later at night. So let me just get these roasted egg bites. So I actually still enjoy it, but it's now protein based. It's not that deep. But now I can get my white chocolate frappuccino. But now, if you've been on my program, you already know how we hook it up. One to two pumps of the white chocolate or whatever one you want. So if it's the caramel macchiato, 2 pumps of caramel, that's it. Max. Always made with almond milk. Why? Oat milk, which a lot of y'all like, is one of the most, it is the most inflammatory milk you can put inside your body. There's no such thing as oat milk. That is a new creation. Okay? So, almond milk over oat milk if y'all don't drink dairy. Then 2 packs of stevia, if you like it sweet like me. And 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. The 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla is going to give you the taste that you really want. So 1 pump of white chocolate, 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, 2 packs of stevia, and made with almond milk. You can have whipped cream if you want. I'm telling you, you're not going to ever go back because you're getting about the exact same taste with 80% less calories.
Do you mind writing that in the WhatsApp?
Yes, I was just gonna ask you that.
Y'all crazy.
I'm serious.
Okay, all right. I don't know. See, let me see who said that because let me see if y'all act right first. Let me see. All right.
I said that too.
Yeah. Okay.
I said it too. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. So you want me to do it on? You know what, ladies, look in the texts or in the messages of this app so y'all can just screenshot it. Okay? Can y'all do that? All right.
Where are you putting it?
Look in the in-app message. So if y'all look in the bottom right, and then you see in-call message, do y'all see that? If you hit the 3 buttons. You know, I'm gonna just do what y'all told me to do. I'm gonna just go ahead doing those, and y'all just screenshot it. Okay? I'm gonna put it in WhatsApp. I'll put it in WhatsApp. All right. So other than that, thank you for Sarah and Jocelyn. Who else do we got? Miss Barino, how you doing?
I'm okay.
How's life?
All right.
Life's all right. Okay.
Yeah.
How's your weight loss journey going?
Yeah. It was. I can't. I'm kind of stuck right now at 209.
Okay.
I had the flu last week, so I lost something from that, but I don't know. No matter what I'm doing, I can't get out of 209.
Okay. So, I love the fact that she premised this conversation with saying, no matter what I can do or whatever I try to do, I feel like I can't get out to all 9. Because the one thing a lot of us do, we all got this one number in our head where we tell ourselves, oh man, every time I see this number, it just seems like everything stops. But in all actuality, all we're really doing is start to self-sabotage ourselves. And then we're surprised at the end result. So, not saying that's what she's doing, but let's hear it. So, yesterday to today, Amani, did you feel like you made the right choice for you to see the scale drop?
I believe so.
Okay, so tell me everything that you ate and drank yesterday.
Yesterday I had. What did I have yesterday for breakfast? I had 3 eggs with cottage cheese. I'm sorry, my kids are loud.
Right.
3 eggs with cottage cheese, and I had a sausage patty with that.
I'm gonna teach you how to
I had a sausage patty with that. That made me pretty full, so I didn't. For dinner, I skipped lunch. For dinner, I had a chicken salad, and that was about it.
Okay, so where you get this chicken salad from?
My husband made it.
Say it again.
My husband made it.
Okay, all right. Tell me the ingredients that was in this chicken salad from the best of your ability.
Okay, I don't know exactly what he used. I know he used jerk seasoning. I had him read the ingredients to me and everything.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find what he used. He said it didn't have any sugar in it or anything else. I can't even find it. I don't even know
That's fine.
exactly what he.
That's fine.
What he used. And I used the. Excuse me, mommy. I used the G. Hughes sugar-free salad dressing.
Okay. That's cool. All right. So you already took away the worst part of a salad, which is what? The dressing. Right?
Yes.
Cool. So, Can you repeat what did you eat as your first meal yesterday?
I had 3 eggs, cottage cheese with some, like, 2 sausage patties.
Okay. So, dude, that if me and you went to a brunch, matter of fact, let's say we went to like a all-inclusive resort, and you had that same breakfast, and you had that same chicken salad, but this time we're on vacation. Do you think you would have ate more, or you think it would have been really be good for the rest of the day after that?
I probably would have ate more.
Why?
Depending on. I probably wouldn't have chose that though to eat.
Okay.
I am a bacon girly. I love bacon and pancakes and all that stuff. So I would have did that, but I didn't want it. I didn't feel like making that this one.
Okay.
Yesterday.
So you said you would have chose bacon.
Yes.
Why are you not allowing yourself to have bacon?
I had bacon the day before, so I just tried to figure out what was making me stall.
Okay. Okay, cool. I like that. So you experimenting.
Yes.
What time did you go to sleep? Like not just like the same setup. Not when you got in bed. What time did you actually go to sleep? What time did you wake up? And did you wake up in the middle of the night at any point in time?
Okay. I went to sleep maybe around 2:30 because I worked out. I work out at like 1:30 in the morning because it's the only time I have to myself.
I don't know if you've seen some of the people on the call, but you should have seen their head jerk. How fast it did when they heard what time you was going to sleep and what time that you was working out. Okay? So, I swear, I matter of fact, it's recorded. Y'all gonna see it. 1:30 in the morning to work out. Ladies, I don't know if y'all trying to train for the Olympics. I don't know why y'all trying to be G.I. Jane. Please put that bonnet on your head after 8 o'clock. It's not even worth it. It is not that deep. I promise you. So, Amani, now that you snitched on yourself, is that a reoccurring thing? Or that would just happen like a happenstance thing?
I used to do it. My kids don't go to. They go to sleep, but then they go to sleep before maybe like around. Do you see? As you can hear, I don't have time to myself.
That's cool.
Give me a sound. Yeah. Give me a second, sweetie. I get them in bed around like 10:30.
Okay.
I know that's late, but I get them in, and then I have time to like kind of try to get my daughter to actually stay asleep. So by that time, by 1:30, I'm like, you know what, I might as well, since my body's already up, might as well work out.
Yeah.
And I know that's not a good choice, but that's the only time I have.
Okay. What time does your day have to start? Like, no matter what, I gotta be at work at this time or something like that.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I get up at 7:30 to get my son ready for school.
Yeah.
And then by the time I come back, my daughter's still asleep. So if it's like a Monday or Tuesday, my husband works from home, so I'm able to sleep a little later. In the day.
Yeah. Okay. And what is your how old is your daughter?
My daughter is 2.
Okay. So she's not like a newborn.
No.
Okay. All right. And you don't have no newborns, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So Amani, this is, believe it or not, this is gonna work in your favor, even though you don't think this is the case. I want you to, like you are already doing, being the bomb mom that you are during the day, keep doing that. But no matter what happens, if you cannot sneak a workout midday after 8 o'clock, that's time for Amani. Not time for Amani to better herself. Let's put it like that. Or not physically, at least. If you want to read a book, if you want to, pray, if you want to do Bible study, if you want to watch trash TV because those kids was making you go crazy the whole entire day, I want you to do that. Because what's going to happen is your body repairs itself, ladies, when you're going to sleep. So if you choosing to void sleep, if your check engine light is on, if this was a car, and then you see multiple other lights coming on the dashboard, you're saying, oh man, I can't afford this right now, so let me just keep driving. Right? You're not even going to get it checked up by the mechanic. But now this $500 problem, easily in the next couple months, instead of years, because you didn't fix it early, it's going to turn to a $5,000 problem. And in your case, Amani, it's not going to be something like you're just gonna, well, first off, you're gonna notice that the scale's not dropping. Wow, look at that. But also, you are stressing your body out so much to the point now where you're not gonna see the scale drop, but now your hormones are in balance, which means that you are gonna place yourself in menopause early. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that.
No, not at all.
Okay? So, a lot of women do not know. Majority of women nowadays, especially in our generation, since 2000s and up, the average woman used to have menopause at the age of 51. Now it's moving up. Now there's some women hitting menopause in their late 30s.
Wow.
Now there's some women hitting menopause, which is kind of like the average now, especially for African American women, 47. So you took away 4 extra years that you're supposed to have because stress. But Trey, I'm not stressed out. I mean, I have a good husband. He's paying the bills. My kids are great. I don't think I'm stressed. Yeah, but you're stressing your body out because you're not sleeping. So it is important for y'all to sleep. I had a conversation with one of my clients yesterday. Let me see if she's on this line. She's not on this line. But she's literally trading in time for money. She said, Trey, when she originally signed up, my goal, matter of fact, oh yeah, she's on the call. What's up, Denise? How you doing? All right. I ain't gonna put you out there, but yeah, I was talking about you. So I'm speaking out. But basically, I was telling her, hey, if you want to hit anything over close to 100, even though based off her family lineage, the woman in her family lives very, very long. So she already got the genetics for it. Now she got to make sure her body is expressing the right gene expressions for that to happen. The only way that's going to happen is if her hormones are intact. But if we choose to, hey Grace, do me a favor, mute your phone. But if you choose to not get sleep, that is the easiest way to dysregulate your hormones. And now your body's not producing estrogen and progesterone and estradiol, which is y'all superpower as women. That now cholesterol that y'all consuming from these fats is now going down the other pathway, which is cortisol, stress. And that's the thing that burns people out faster. So the people who are the fastest to die on earth, just do your research, are everybody on average who works graveyard shifts. Why, Amani?
Because lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep. So your body's not replenishing itself. Your body's not fixing itself. Your body's not healing itself. Your body's getting old. Now you're noticing that you retain a little bit more water around your stomach area, ladies. Why? Because your body's not breaking down estrogen. You notice that you're getting a little bit more wrinkles. You notice that for some odd reason, I feel like I'm getting gray hairs from now on, and I wasn't getting no gray hairs for the past 30 plus years. Yeah, that is stress. Okay? So, Amani, if you can, one thing I would love for you to do, so you know what, let me ask you this. Who are you usually in the house with majority of the day? Is it your 2-year-old or is it somebody else?
My 2-year-old.
2-year-old, right? Why don't you put her in the stroller and go for a walk?
Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, what state do you live in?
Jersey.
Okay, well, it's cold outside.
Yes.
So, straight up, I don't even want you to walk outside anymore. Okay, we got to improvise now. Okay, so...
I have a portable treadmill. I can just get on that.
There we go. Compromise. So let's do that. Anything is better than nothing. And here's the thing. Kids mimic their moms.
Yes.
Kids only eat what their moms feed them. So if I see my mom actively working out, you're raising a kid who naturally is going to want to work out. Not even for health, just because I see my mom do it. That's why I focus majority on women. Because we as minorities, we live in a matriarchy. Simple. So whatever mom does, whatever mom cooks, that's what everybody's going to eat. Whatever mom says, technically in the household, goes. We just pay the bill. So set these good habits now so your kids can see it. And they're growing up in a healthier household as well because they see mom is healthy. I walk every single day around this park called Memorial Park. in Texas, right? Now, y'all already know, majority of y'all know, I'm from the DMV area. I'm from Maryland. But one thing I learned, no matter what park I go to, you know what group of women you never really see? Black women. Black. Every single time. And not just black women. I'm not even gonna just point y'all out. Black men too. You don't even see black men, so that don't even count. Like, you know, I'm the only black person. All the white people say, "Hey," but I'm the only black person out there. I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna get out, but we do not see a lot of black women out there. But I see a lot of white women with their kids pushing that stroller. I see a lot of Spanish women pushing the stroller with their kids, and they got 3 or 4 kids with them. Young. So this is the reason why majority of us African Americans are we have the most prevalence of obesity in any other race. Because when we end up getting pregnant, and just as a family, we use food as comfort. So a lot of women say, "Oh, I'm pregnant now. I'm not working out no more. I'm just going to eat my Haagen-Dazs and my Cold Stone, and he's going to rub my feet every single night." So you're chilling more, you're taking less steps, and you're eating more, which is why you see a lot of women now dealing with gestational diabetes and preeclampsia, which is basically high blood pressure of pregnancy. Now we are surprised that our kids is coming out 9 to 10 pounds. That's not normal, y'all. But it's because of our diet. You know? So just be mindful of those little things. That's the reason why we have more C-sections. Black women has the most C-sections.
Can I tap in really quick?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sorry. I'm new, so the one thing that you said is about sleep. So it's not that I don't want to go to sleep. I just have problems sleeping. So like yesterday, I was up at 1:30. Why? I have no idea. It's just hard for me to get to sleep, or if I lay down, it's still hard for me to get to sleep. And I'm listening to meditation music, and you know, I'm trying all type of stuff. And I think, and what you said, this isn't a you problem, it's a me problem. That triggered a little bit. It's not that we don't want to be out there and walk, because while they're walking and pushing strollers, black women are at work because we gotta work.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not that we don't want to, because working out is not my problem per se. It's the trying to get the eating, or know what foods, because you've been like shaking up the table already, not just been in here for 2 days. I'm like, well, damn, you know, my things that I like to eat. He like, nope, that shoots up your glucose. That's not good. When you think you're doing good, because you're not eating junk food per se, but the healthy stuff is sometimes junk food, right? They're just pushing it as healthy. So my biggest thing is just kind of trying to get to sleep. And then I had a partial hysterectomy, so I just have my ovaries. So, you know, just trying to see how that will come into play later with the hormones and everything. But I'm not in, you know, menopause or anything like that. But like the young lady said, I don't want to call her a girl, but the young lady said about the just that number, and you're trying to get over.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
It's always that number that you feel like you're stuck at.
Yeah.
So.
And here's the thing. I'm glad you pointed that out too. So, ladies, I wasn't saying, hey, I don't see no women working out, right? And it's not because of will. It's because of our situation. Because majority of us was raised by single moms. We have less help in the house for some. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are actually working during the times that some women have the ability to go for a walk midday, at 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So once again, I'm not blaming y'all. I'm just saying, hey, but this is the reason why that some of us have more weight issues, because we're not able to focus on ourselves or do things as healthy habits for ourselves daily or consistently, right? Now, Crystal, also once we have our orientation call and all that stuff, you're going to realize that the things that you are believing that you got to cut on this program, no, you can have it, but now I'm gonna show you how to incorporate the better versions by finding them, right? But also, you know what, Crystal, let me ask you this. Since you're having issues with sleep, and even though this has been a reoccurring topic, we could just talk it through for the people who wasn't on those calls. Crystal, what time do you get in the house from work. And if you don't mind, tell us your average timestamp on all the main activities you're doing until you touch the bed.
So I work for myself. I run an event planning company.
Okay.
So strike one, right? So sometimes I'm working
All night, sometimes.
all day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working all day. But I'm an early bird. So whether I got in bed at 2, I'm still up at like 5 or 6.
Okay.
I personally like working out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's better for, like, during the day I'm tired.
Yep.
I did everything. I
Yep.
don't want to work out. In the afternoons I will, but it's more so late like that. I'm like roller skating or something like that, if I can do that.
Okay.
But like strength training and, you know, my bike or teaching or something like that, I'm usually in the morning because it just works out better for me. And then I'm in meetings. I'm either working from home or I'm traveling. So I think it's more so like the work, and because, you know, I'm gonna blame it on my sign a little bit, but like my mind doesn't turn off. Like I'm always thinking.
Yep.
It's an idea. It's something. It's how I'm gonna figure this out. It's oh, this is good. You won that contract. Like positive and negative stuff, but my mind just doesn't turn off.
Yeah.
Unless I have to drug myself, and I'm not doing that every night. Like, oh, let me take these something, you know, to like fall asleep, some type of like medication or allergy medicine or something like that.
Okay.
To try to knock me out. And
Okay.
I'm not like a drinker or whatever, because I don't like to drink my calories. So like wine and all that stuff, I don't really drink like that. So usually it's just kind of medication, or I'm just laying there like trying to. Melatonin doesn't work. Like.
Yeah.
So I'll do like a sleepy time tea. So that's the most that I do. But if that doesn't work, then I'm like, I gotta take something.
Okay. So
that's my truth. That's like honest.
3 things. Oh, let me ask you 3 questions. One, how old are you?
42.
Okay. So we already know, because you still have your ovaries, that hormones is not an issue.
Right.
That's only if you have a full hysterectomy and they take away your ovaries and the uterus. Okay? But majority of your estrogen is pumped out from your ovaries, or the testosterone is getting converted in your ovaries by estrogen. So that's cool. So now 2, because you're a business owner, I get it, right? Because I'm the same way. I only work out in the morning. If me and Crystal said, or Crystal, you hit me up and we happen to live right down the street, say, hey, Trey, let's go work out at 12 o'clock p.m. I'm going to say, Crystal, get out of my face, because I don't feel like it now.
Literally.
If I don't work out from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I'm done. I know myself, okay? So you kind of like me. But now, because you work for yourself, that means you get to dictate what time you go to sleep, what time you're answering emails, what time you get into bed. So, Crystal, on the average night, what time, or let's say at 10 o'clock, if I was a fly on the wall, what would I see Crystal doing on an average day?
Either working or I'm trying to wind down so I can get into bed.
Okay.
Like literally, yeah, like I'm like, it's 10 o'clock, because I know how sleep, you know, is a big part of the weight loss and health. So
Okay.
I'm like, all right, let me try to wind down. So I'll get under like a heated blanket, or just, you know, just try to wind down, because it's going to take me about an hour.
Okay, and that makes sense.
You know.
To decompress, right? From that
Yeah.
stressful long day. So, 10 o'clock, you're trying to wind down. Now, this is the average day. So, at 11 o'clock, if I was a fly on the wall, what would I see you doing?
11 o'clock, I'm crawling in the bed. I'm trying to crawl in the bed.
Trying to crawl in the bed. So, let's say you are in the bed, right? Now it's 11:15. What are you doing?
Staring at the ceiling.
Staring at the ceiling, right? Are you on your phone? Is the TV on? Do you sleep with a fan? Or are you still underneath this heated blanket?
It's black room, no fan, because I'm always cold. The reason why I got a hysterectomy, because fibroids. So like,
Yeah.
I'm always cold. So so I'm under the cover. I like some type of a cover or something. No fan, meditation music.
Okay. Last question. Did you go to college or no?
Yes.
Okay. When you was in college, because everybody has one, or at least had one, what was your go-to vice? Was it
Radio.
no... Say it again?
The radio.
The radio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I mean vice, I'm talking
Go
about
to sleep.
if somebody pissed you off. Were you the type in college where you wanted to smoke, you wanted to drink, or you ate something? Honestly, if you don't mind me asking.
Food.
Food.
Like that's why
Okay.
I try to go to sleep because I'm always hungry.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So, now, what supplements do you take just throughout the whole entire day? If any.
Wait, you broke up. I'm sorry. Say it
Okay.
again.
What supplements do you take throughout the whole entire day, if any?
I gotta grab them. Like a vitamin. Let me grab them.
You don't even gotta grab them. I want your name on top of your head, because if you do it every single day, you will know. So what's the ones you remember?
It's like a multi-vitamin C, D3, and zinc.
Okay, that's good. That's it?
And then my calcium, magnesium. And sometimes I do a fish oil. It depends on if I'm eating a lot of salmon or not, but sometimes I'll do a fish oil.
Okay. And you said
That's it.
you're always cold, right?
Yeah.
So what you're telling me, it kind of makes sense because you are always in a high stress job, or because you're working for yourself, right? So you're in a situation where you eat what you kill, but you also are not giving your body the right type of nutrients. Because if you're always cold, that's your body letting you know that its thyroid function is a little bit low. Why is the thyroid function a little bit low? Because you're not giving your body sometimes enough thyroid, selenium, iodine, that fish oil that sometimes you take here and there. You're not giving your body a multivitamin. It sounds like a daily multivitamin, right? And if you are somebody who you're always thinking about what's next because you're a business owner, sometimes your body needs some help producing a neurotransmitter called GABA. So this is going to help you turn your brain off. But also, it sounds like your thermostat right now, if you had to take a wild guess, at 10 o'clock, what is it set at on an average day?
I'm looking at 72.
72.
Usually.
Does it change at all at any point in time during the day?
No, I try to keep it. I might go down one, like 71, but usually 72 because sometimes I get hot at night, but I'm cold. It's weird.
You see what she just said, ladies? Sometimes I get hot at night. It's not weird. You know why you're getting hot at night? Because the temperature in your room is not cold enough. So, believe it or not, it's going to sound like a conundrum, but I would love for you to set your thermostat tonight at 67 degrees. Ooh, yeah, woo child, but that's why we got comforter sets, right?
Somebody's screaming with me.
You see what I'm saying? So, y'all, it's only us. We always say the same thing. Oh, man, that's too cold. Woo. But what's going to happen is if you do that. Now, here's the thing, Crystal, you don't got to keep that there for the rest of the day. But when you're ready to try to wind down, in order for your body to start winding down and to start producing its own melatonin, so you don't need this outside melatonin, your core body temperature got to drop 2 degrees. So if you're always at 71 or 72, but you're also saying while I'm winding down, I'm using a heated blanket, is that making your body colder or raising it?
It's raising it, but it's so comfortable.
I know it's so comfortable.
Okay.
I know. So let it be so comfortable at 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's little things.
Cut it off.
Yeah, you just need a sleep routine. So now your body knows that, okay, obviously she's planning to go to sleep. Let's go ahead and start producing these hormones that's going to help you fall asleep. And also help you produce these hormones where you're not peeing or waking up in the middle of the night to pee. I'm dropping a video on that in the next couple hours. So,
Oh my God, that's mean.
everything happens for a reason. But it happens to you because you're stressed. So, that's why, ladies...
Drink a lot of water.
Say it again?
That too, Angel.
But what if you drink a lot of water and you have to get up to use the bathroom?
My question to you is, why are you drinking? If you are waking up in the middle of the night to pee, it is safe to say you're drinking more water than your body requires, especially if you're somebody who's not sweating profusely throughout the day.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's me too, Angel.
Because everybody said that you need to drink half your weight or an ounces of water.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what you're supposed.
Another problem too. If I get up and pee, and now I'm woke. So
Now that's my point. You see what I'm saying? So now you're not gonna go back to sleep. All right. So that's why I'm trying to prevent that from happening. Because once you're up, you're up. And because you're the type of person where once you up, and because you're a business owner, you're thinking about, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta answer this email. Your mind is going now. So we gotta shut that brain off. But in order for that to happen, Crystal needs to have her own routine, right? Her own wind down time. You remember how back in the day we used to watch Run's house, and you seen Rev Run in the bathtub just texting with the candles and all that? That needs to be you. Or you should have a set routine where your body knows, okay, obviously she's ready to go to sleep. So, like me, at 9 o'clock, you're going to start seeing me head to my room. I clean up the kitchen every single day around about 8:30, right? 9 o'clock, I'm shutting off lights. And now I'm heading to my room, but there's still lights in my room. 9:30 on average, I shut off the lights in my room. But I'm still on my phone, and I'm still watching TV. The TV's out. Or it's still going on, right? 10 o'clock, I cut off the TV. Now, whatever content that I want to watch is on my phone. And the reason being is because I got a blue light filter on my phone. When you're receiving artificial light, especially from a TV, you're telling your brain that, hey, the sun is still out. Because we only get the blue light from the sun. So when your melanopsin that's in your eyes is receiving blue light, you're going to naturally keep your body up because your body's still thinking it's daytime. Now, Crystal, one thing I'm also learning about you is you're not really winding down. So you're just in the bed, just staring at the ceiling, hoping that you go to sleep. It's not going to happen because you never trained your body to do that. So instead, what I would tell you to do is watch that video that I just sent to you, right? And this is, once again, your downtime. So if you are shutting your eyes, you take away a sense, now all the other senses are going to be amplified. So now you're going to hear every single thing. Now you're going to think there's a mouse in the corner when there's not. And now your brain is thinking. Instead, what I want you to do is make you think less, which means that I want you to actually watch something on your phone. Keyword, watch. Do not scroll. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I want you to prop up your phone. You see how my phone looks like it's elevated, right? But that's because I'm using this. I literally have this on the bed sometimes. Or sometimes I use a pillow. I'll be honest with y'all. And then I'm watching whatever content I want. It could be on YouTube. It could be Netflix. On average, it's Hulu. Ladies, check out Paradise on Hulu. One of the best shows out right now. But I'm watching Paradise. And you're just going to notice that you're watching it, but because you are watching something, you're using some senses. You're using your sight, you're using your hearing, and you're watching, you just going to blink. And you was asleep this whole entire time. You didn't even know it. That's how you're supposed to go to sleep. It's not supposed to be a song and dance. You're just supposed to naturally go to sleep. All right? Watch. Yeah, go ahead, Kristen.
So watch something and not like listen to something. Do both at the same time.
Yes.
'Cause I can listen to an audiobook.
Yes.
But do both at the same time.
Your body is smart. This matters more than this. So you want to use both senses to tire your body out. So watch something, have your phone propped up, watch what happens.